Wow, I kind of look like George Washington right now. All right, so today we're doing a Q&A style shadow and schmooze. So this is basically like a get ready with me where I do my makeup and answer any of your guys' questions from Twitter. So let's get into it. If you're excited for this video and you enjoy shadow and schmoozes, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Beirito family and subscribe. Oh, something in the eyeball. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, it's 7:14 in the morning right now when I'm filming this, so I'm gonna try and pep it up and have some caffeine, but we'll get into why I'm filming this early. No, it's not half bad though. The K-Cups by Walmart, the Colombian ones, not bad. Speaking of teas, my name's Taylor, for everyone who's new here. I always get called Talia, Tayla, Talia, Tara. I feel like my glow is pretty strong right now, but just in case, I'm gonna add a little bit of Smashbox primer water. I've like re-fallen in love with this stuff. I forgot how much it can just like transform your makeup, your foundation that you put on top of it. Like I probably said in the intro, we are doing a Q&A style shadow and schmooze, which I haven't done in a long time. So I asked you guys on Twitter to ask any questions, and there were a lot of similar questions, so I'm definitely going to answer all of the ones that were asked a crap ton. I've been trying out this again, and if I wear it on its own, it's way too dark. Like I look very bronzy, but I like the undertone of it. I did a whole Foundation Friday review on this, but I'm going to try mixing it today. I'm pretty sure I've mixed this like when I was first trying this, but I can't remember what I thought of this combo. But I'm going to try mixing it with my CYO, basically just to lighten it. It's matte, which is different for me, but it looks really beautiful on the skin. I don't think I'm gonna do a like really intense look today. I mostly just feel like talking to you guys. I just want to do kind of like a basic neutral eye, but I am trying out a new palette. I think I just got way too much foundation, and I think I'm gonna do a red lip. Even though the Lawless is way too dark, the undertone is really nice, so it kind of just gives me like a little bit of color to my face. Okay, so one of the most asked questions was about my new foster dog, which I showed in a Foundation Friday, and she's been all over my Snapchat. If you follow me on Snapchat, you're probably like sick of dog snaps at this point. I'm actually filming this on the 8th, so I've only had her for a couple days. I have her till the 16th. I'm not sure when this video will be going up yet, but I have her until she has hip surgery on the 16th. But her name is Love, L-U-V, but she is so sweet and cuddly. She is a baby. Like if I'm not touching her, if I don't have two hands on her at all times, she whines like 24/7, which I'm sure she's just anxious and, you know, being in a new place. She's only been here for a couple days. She has so much energy and she loves to cuddle. So basically I've gotten like no work done since I picked her up, because if I'm even trying to edit, it's like I've got to have her between the laptop and myself, which I am all for. I'm down for a good dog cuddle. I'm just trying to figure out how I can cuddle her at the same time as get shit done. She's only 3, so she has a ton of energy, so I've been going on like 4-mile walks every day. I originally was not planning on having her in my bed or my couch. That lasted about 30 seconds. So this is still too dark, this combo, so I would need to mix in more CYO or just like a dab of the Lawless. It is unfortunate how dark the lightest shade of this is. It's almost like the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage, the lightest shade, that's how dark it is. Wow, I kind of look like George Washington right now. I'm gonna take a little bit on my dry LA Girl sponge just to smooth over my forehead. This makes such a difference if you just go right over your problem areas with this sponge and a little bit of product. Doesn't even have to be damp. Along those lines, Madison Steele said, I've seen the cutest pup on your Snapchat recently. Are you always going to foster, or will you ever own? Fostering seems so hard because you get so attached. You seem like the perfect dog mama. As always, love you, Taylor. Oh, thank you. Fostering is really emotionally hard. My first one, I got so attached to Snoopy, and I still miss him. Like, I still think about Snoopy. It's really hard. It's not easy just because you do get so attached. And I think because Snoopy was so dependent on me, because he was blind and mostly deaf and all that, I think it was just extra hard because I just got used to that. Lev will be adopted in like 0.2 seconds once she's out of surgery. If you're in the Seattle area, she'll be up on the Seattle Humane page. But will I ever be a permanent dog mom? Yeah, definitely. When I'm ready. I don't feel ready at all right now just because I'm gone so much. This is literally the first time since I had Snoopy that I've been in the same place long enough. So because I'm gone so much, I definitely could not have a dog permanently right now. And I'm just not ready for that. I like being able to just like pick up and go somewhere. If you're in a similar situation to me, fostering, you can take some dogs for just a couple days just to like help them have a shelter break. It's great for them, great for the shelter, and you don't have to commit fully to having a dog if you're not ready yet. So I just went in with the collab concealer, which I've been really liking. And since the Sally Beauty video, I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys what my thoughts on this are. I've been using this almost every single day since that video, and I really like this. I feel like it doesn't crease bad on me, and it doesn't give me like full coverage on its own, but once I use my powders under there, you can see how much it like brightens it up and adds a little bit of coverage. And for powders, I've just been mixing these two. If I don't mention something today, everything I'm using is linked down below in the description box. Just to highlight the center of my face, since I haven't powdered there or anything yet, I'm actually gonna run this down my nose a little bit. I liked how this looked on the center of my forehead in that video, since my face is a bit dark right now. So I'm gonna take that Physicians Formula powder, which I tried in a first impression, and I've been using this also every single day since then. I love it. Looks beautiful on the skin, adds some coverage. I like it on its own too, like just not with liquid foundation. If I just am doing like a no makeup day, just to kind of tone down some redness, and then I spray my Catrice Dewy Glow over top. Where did I put that headband? Okay, just so I don't look so George Washington. George with a headband? I don't know. This is another product that I've been loving since I discovered it. I've been using this nonstop, the Joa eyebrow pencil. This is so good, and it's super affordable. I did a whole video trying out Joa makeup. This is from CVS. I didn't do an October Raise and Rejects this month. I might do like a current favorites, or I'll just include everything in November Raise and Rejects, but I feel like I've been talking a lot about what my current favorites are anyways. But this is definitely one of them. Everything about this pencil I love. I don't feel like I need to go over it with brow gel or anything. I love the shade of it. A lot of people are asking what brow product I was wearing in the top affordable eyeshadow palettes video, and it was just this. So that's all I had on. All right, next most asked question was about the boyfriend. How are things with your boyfriend going? How's the man still going strong? Gonna introduce the boyfriend ever? When will we get to meet the man? Will we ever get to see him in a video? Shadow and schmooze on him, girl. And then someone said we're calling him Boy Rito, right? And I definitely am down with that. Yeah, Boy Rito, let's do it. So in a Shadow and Schmooze, probably a few months ago, it was in this place, so fairly recently, I talked kind of about how much of my personal life I share and why I don't like to share certain things, and just how I like to keep certain parts of my life more private. And I talked about kind of relationships in that video. Going with the collab bronzer, also a current favorite. So I kind of talk more about why I don't like to share relationships and things in that video. I'll link that in the eye and down below so you can go watch that, but I definitely won't be showing him in a video anytime soon. Possibly eventually on Instagram or something, but it just opens up this whole box that you cannot undo. And then the other aspect of it is that there's someone else in the relationship, and not everyone wants to be online. My boyfriend doesn't even use social media, which I love. I'm gonna use Oprah Blissful highlight today. So just for his privacy and our privacy, I probably won't be showing him on social media. And I just really like having our relationship be about us and not be about social media and trying to post things. You know what? I'm gonna try this brush for primer. That might work well. This is the Sephora Pro Concealer. I thought this was gonna be like a dupe for the Morphe one that got discontinued, but this definitely looks nothing like that. This one's very flat. I'm just using my MAC paint pot. But besides the social media aspect, everything is really good. So we've been official for about, I should know this. I don't actually know. Maybe 3 months, 4 months, but we've been together since May. So basically after our first date, we were not seeing other people, and it was pretty much like we were together from then on. And something I really liked about him was that he made and continues to make such an effort. Like we both travel a lot and are gone a lot. And when he would come back from like a work trip or whatever, he would make an effort to see me like that night or first thing the next day after work. I'm going to try out this Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. I've never tried Marc Jacobs eyeshadow. This is Iconic. There's just some really pretty neutral tones in here. My jam. So let's try it. Okay, this is bothering me. Let's blend that down. But yeah, so we've been together for about 6 months now, 7 months, 6 months. And he's just all around a great guy. I feel really grateful. It's interesting because I think being single for so long, now that I've found someone that is pretty much everything that I had been looking for in someone, I feel so grateful. I've never felt that in a relationship where I feel like so grateful for that person. Everyone always says when you're single, like, trust the timing, it'll all work out, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. Now looking back, I don't think I was definitely not in the same place with everything as I am now. Like, I really don't think I would have had time for a relationship. And just the way that everything worked out with almost leaving and then buying this place and I don't know, everything. It works out. Someone asked a good question kind of along those lines. Let me find it. Javi says, are you still planning on moving outside the US? Does the plans change now you have a partner? I definitely still want to live outside the US at some point. I do want to get my master's soon, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do that in the US and just pay a shit ton of money or go to Europe and basically pay nothing, or Canada. So I'm kind of deciding when I want to do that and what I want to do that. I would say what changed more was just buying this place because obviously now, that happened and I moved in and just plans got pushed out for moving. So who knows? I never really plan too far in the future. The good thing about buying a place is that I actually feel less attached here now because I can just rent it out if I want to go travel and then actually make money on it. So that's definitely something that I'll do eventually. I just feel happy here. I like having my space together now. And then, the whole relationship thing happened. So I wouldn't be opposed to living abroad now. I'm not putting it off because I'm in a relationship. I just don't feel like it's the right time right now. Like, I wouldn't want to go do that right now for multiple reasons, but it's definitely still gonna happen at some point. By the way, this is pretty crazy because this was the guy that when I did the video with Tinder, I mentioned I was going on a first date like the next day, and that was him. We also ran into each other before we had actually met, which is a whole other story, but we had a few weird things happen. That looks like a wedding lid shade. I need to start writing down whenever I say that because eventually I will do the wedding makeup video. But whenever I think back, I can't remember what shades I actually said that about. That was this shade, by the way. This one also looks like a shimmery white, so I'm going to take that and put that... Where do I want to put that? I'm going to put that right in the center. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this actually looks like it could be almost like a face highlight. It has a sheen, but there's not like glitter or anything in it. Oh, I'm definitely going to be trying that as a face highlight too. Jackie Michelle says, how's your healthy lifestyle going? LOL, we'll get into that. Also, are you planning any upcoming trips? So I think it was the Amazon video where I talked about the things I purchased in the last 30 days, which I want to do another one of those. In that video, I was talking about how I was doing the Couch to 10K app and I was running every day. And I would have still done it if my body wasn't like, heck no. Basically, my knees, feet, everything were not having it. I got to the point where I was like limping walking. So I think it's a combo of not knowing how to run correctly and also my body is just not built for running. I'm not really supposed to be doing like high impact stuff on my body to start with. So I don't know. I just wanted to try it out. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but I kind of had a feeling. So running isn't happening. I did get a Stairmaster thing from Amazon for like $100 and I've been using it a couple times a week. I need to get back in shape. I have not been eating healthy. I have not been working out. I go in phases with working out and with being healthy, unfortunately. And this is one of those not great phases that I'm in right now. So if you have any motivation tips for working out, I just need something to convince me that it's a lifestyle and not just like a phase, because I'll do it for like a few weeks and be like all in. And then as soon as I see results, I just stop. So I need something or someone to convince me somehow that it should be a permanent thing. Okay, this palette's really beautiful. What was her other questions? Any trips planned? I have a lot of like local Washington trips planned. I really want to go back to Jordan this year and see my host family. I'm trying to like coordinate with my host brother to see when he's going to be back in the country. Because if I'm going to be going all the way there, I want to see everyone. Tickets to Jordan are so expensive and it's weird, they never go down. But I am going to be starting to pre-film for 15 Days of Foundation coming very soon. So once that starts, 15 Days of Foundation basically takes over my entire existence. So another big trip probably won't happen until after 15 Days of Foundation. Wow, she's being so quiet right now. I'm so shocked. Amanda says, can you do a lifestyle favorites? You have such awesome style, ? Where do you shop most of the time? Okay, let's answer the where I shop question first. I have like a mix of stores that I consistently go to for different things. I love American Eagle for sweaters and jeans. I love Abercrombie for sweaters and jeans and like long sleeve sleeves. They don't put their mousse on everything now. So if you were anti-Abercrombie for that reason, give them another go because they have some good stuff now. I recently have fallen in love with J. Crew Factory. J. Crew fits amazing. thing. If you are around my size and more petite, they have petite sizing, and they're the first brand that like really fits around my shoulders and everything. So I went a little crazy on J. Crew Factory the other day because they were having like a major sale. So I'll probably show a haul in like a vlog or something. Where else do I shop? TJ Maxx, Target, Ross. I get a lot of just random shirts and like sweaters and stuff from TJ Maxx. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that lightest shade. Since I got kind of like blended away. Okay, I'm gonna take that lightest shade again on a brush now and put it right on my inner corner. They're very soft, by the way. I like the form of these. Okay, this I thought was an interesting question. I've never been asked this. Cassidy said, do you listen to any musicals? So I have a weird thing with musicals. I cannot stand musicals on like TV shows or listening to them for the most part. Like there are a couple, like I'm a fan of Mamma Mia. So there are a couple musicals that I'll listen to, but most of them make me cringe, but I love musicals in real life, which is weird. Like I like going to them. Oh, that's interesting. That's a totally different color than I thought. That's like almost, I can't tell if that looks a little bit like red. It looks brown in here. This is the Marc Jacobs, what eyeliner is this? Brownie? It almost looks like red on my eyes. Weird, just on my eyeliner it looks red. When I bring it down below, it definitely looks brown. I don't like that on my waterline. That looks kind of scary. I'm probably gonna try and go over that with something. I'm just gonna go over that with a black liner on my waterline. Now I'm going to go back in with the deep brown right here. So Vanessa says, how's the home decor coming along? Is everything finished to your heart's content, or is it a constant work in progress? There are small things, like I still need something for one of the walls in the dining room. For the most part, the decor is done. I am going to be remodeling the bathroom. Contractors in Seattle are booked out for literally like the lowest one, the least amount of time was like 6 months. So bathroom remodel is on the to-do list, or at least finding a contractor so that I can get it, you know, in the works. Tile that they had in is so small that the grout is like ridiculous to clean. Like the tiles are like that big, so there's just a ton of grout, and my shower gets dirty in literally a day after cleaning it. Also, I have black hair. Black hair shows up on everything. I'm just going back with the O for Blissful, by the way. I think I'm actually gonna wet this and put it right on the inner corner. Kind of ridiculous considering your hair color in like a remodel, but if you have dark hair that sheds like crazy, then you know what I'm talking about, where it's just like worth it to me to do like a darker tile so that I don't see my hair everywhere. I'm putting on lashes, but just to update you guys on this mascara, I've been in love with these two layered together. Too Faced Better Than Sex with NARS Climax. That name combo is quite the name, but these two layered are amazing. I've been doing it almost every single day. This one I'm just gonna use to coat my lashes before putting on falsies. This one I do like on its own too, but layered with the Too Faced is just like next level. I am 99% sure I'm gonna be returning these two palettes. I don't get it. Like, I'm not obsessed. Because of the fallout in this one, I'm getting like virtually no use out of this. And then every time I use the matte one, it's like it's fine, but I can get the exact same look with drugstore eyeshadow palettes. So I don't know, man. My current lash obsession are the Eylure Talia Power Plays. These are so beautiful. All right. Max says, in your spare time, do you keep up with what's happening in YouTube drama? Example, beauty gurus, drama channels, etc. I love you and your channel. Thank you. No. I see whatever I see on Twitter, because Twitter now, it's like, even if you're not following someone, if someone favors it or replies or whatever, it shows up on your feed. So that's basically how I see all of the drama. I have muted a lot of people because I don't care. When you consume that kind of stuff, you just get heated about it, and then there's no point in like getting worked up about something that doesn't affect you at all. To a certain degree it does matter, because if you're working in an industry where this is a part of it, it is useful to have just like a basic understanding of things going on. But as far as drama, I stay as far away as possible. I totally believe whoever you surround yourself with has an effect on you, whether it's online or in real life. So if someone isn't making you happy, if someone isn't making you feel good, if someone is constantly bringing you negativity and drama and all this stuff, bye. It's not worth it. There's no point. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth their energy. Savannah says, if you could only use one foundation for the rest of your life, what would you choose? 100% COO Life Proof. Love it on its own. Lasts amazing. Dewy, makes my skin look smooth, hides the texture. I can mix it with stuff. It's cheap. Shade works, literally like everything I want in a foundation this one has. Do you ever plan to do more meet and greets across the US? Yeah, I would love to do more meet and greets. I actually will be having one coming though for the next 15 days of foundation again, like last time around. So stay tuned for the cities that it could potentially be in. Danielle says, when do we get more Papa Beirito? Thanks for putting so much time and effort to your channel and for always giving us best honest reviews. Thank you. Papa Beirito, I don't know when. I'm going home the beginning of December for Hanukkah and I'll be there for a few days, so maybe we'll film then. I have no idea what kind of video. If you guys have any video ideas that I could film with him, let me know down below. If you have not seen Papa Burrito in a video, you're missing out. I have a few videos with my dad. I'll link them down below. I should probably just have like a Papa Burrito playlist at this point. He's gotten like recognized a few times out and he loves it. So if you guys ever see my dad out, feel free to say hi. Amber says, who do you like watching the most on YouTube? It kind of goes in phases. I feel like YouTube is kind of like shows where like sometimes you're really into one show and then sometimes you're really into another. But there are certain people I've watched for years. ShanXO, Casey Holmes. I watch a lot more like vlogs than makeup videos. Who else? Leanne Says, love her vlogs. Let's go on my subscription feed right now. XOXOLC, love her vlogs. Tati, Alexandra Garza, love their vlogs. Yeah, I'm a big vlog fan. Vlogmas is coming and I am so excited. I have never done Vlogmas because I would not be able to, just with like hill stuff and filming, but I am an avid Vlogmas watcher. I friggin' love Vlogmas. I like wait all year for Vlogmas. These lashes are just like perfection. There were a few questions about collabs. What would your dream collab be, says Molly. My dream collab, ooh, I have a few. Physicians Formula, Pure Cosmetics. I would love to make lashes with Eylure. I'm so shocked she's not whining right now. I think she's just asleep. That's part of the reason why I wanted to film right now, because she looked super tired. I put some like house Netflix show on and I think she really likes their British accents. I just realized I totally forgot about like the 3 trips I'm going on in December when I answered that question. So I'm going home and then I'm back here for a few days. I think like 3 days or 4 days, and then I go to Lake Tahoe for Christmas with the other side of the family. Don't know what I'm doing for New Year's yet. I think I'll be in Seattle. So those are the trips I just completely blanked on. Okay, so for lipstick, speaking of collabs, I am so excited for Nima. So I hung out with Nima at an elf weekend thing when I went to that. That was like a year ago now, I think, in Malibu. And she is so sweet. I'm just so excited for you, Nima. Congratulations. It is so cool. Like, MAC. That is amazing. So she came out with a lipstick in collaboration with MAC. So I'm going to try this out. It's in the shade, Nima Tang. That's pretty cool. Because I'm lazy as, actually no, I'll go get one. I was gonna use a liquid lipstick as a lip liner. BRB. Okay, so for lip liner, I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay 69. That looks a little bit fuchsia, but okay. Yeah, why does that look like pink? All right, let's go in with the lipstick. Ooh, looks pretty. So pretty. That is a beautiful shade of red. Look at how white that just made my teeth look. It did say on the card that this is like a blue based red, and blue always makes your teeth look white. This red is going to be such a pretty holiday red. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Shadow and Schmooze Q&A style video. I also have a Shadow and Schmooze playlist down below if you want to go back and watch any others, but I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.